Oh my god. No, we
Um,
don't need that. Okay, we're live. It's working. Surely.
Great. Perfect.
We're here. Winner makes playoffs. Woo. I had set up, but it didn't happen because technical difficulties. Okay.
All
Think
right.
oh,
Bans coming through on Cal Poly's banning. What is that? It's a Hoi ban.
yes. You know what
Huge
those
first
champions
Hoi
are.
ban. Wonder if we'll see Victor Bander if he'll make it through this time.
I mean, so
On.
the Huiban's on CLT because he's subbing in for DD. So
Hmm.
that's
Makes
his
sense.
comfort pick. And that okay, rocking start. We have a no
Oh,
ban.
no. Oh,
Oh,
they
they
lose
lose
first.
first ban.
They
Okay.
correct. That's a first ban loss. A Mumu banned out. Which is, and there's a
That's
Skarner
just a
ban.
strength
So,
comfort pick.
yep, two strong tank
Oh,
junglers already taken out. Hmm.
okay. So DD also has an emergency top sub, which I'm
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sounds good. Oh, so that's why they lost their first ban.
yeah,
Understandable.
yeah.
Okay, so
Just this is
Hui,
just power
Amumu,
pick
Knock.
bans. Okay.
And then Skarner, Nico looks very standard. We draft Varus on left side. So, what do you think about Varus? I don't
Uh,
understand that champion
so
still.
I played
Uh,
a Lethality Varus game today, and I was like stomping lane, and then we started losing, and then the game exploded, and we lost. They wanted to push him towards on hit, and I
mhm.
haven't played on hit yet. I only played a Lethality game. But like
Ooh,
your mana feels bad now with the E
your
nerfs.
mana feels bad. Oh, I see with the nerfs.
Also,
Yeah.
I also didn't go mana flow. I went the new ultimate rune because I
Mm.
wanted to try it and it sounded fun, and it didn't really work.
Damn. Yeah, the realm feels kind of like terrible. On the other hand, we have what Ornn Ezreal coming out from DD, dyslexic. What is
Scaling,
it?
woo, scaling.
Scaling top and Ezreal versus Varus seems like a just a neutralizing matchup mainly. Doesn't seem too strong on either way. But now you get counter pick top in terms of Aatrox, which is pretty good. Should be able to match Ornn's scaling at least a bit and kind of bully him during laning phase. And
Wukong?
Wukonga, the
Does
monkey.
Wukong have armor shred on his Q or his ulti or what?
Yes, he does on his Q.
Yeah.
He armor shreds on his Q,
So
so
that
it's
so that
also
helps.
yeah, it's also pretty good into Ornn. And then Varus also does lots of mixed damage, right? Comparatively compared to
Kind
other
of.
ADCs.
Not
Yeah, I mean it's
compared to
not the
Ezreal,
best.
but
But so yeah. Ooh,
oh, the
Anivia. I
CLT
remember
Anivia.
seeing this. Yup. So
Okay.
Anivia was a bit scary. All
So
right.
Cal Poly needs magic damage from their mid laner,
Oh
and
yeah,
I think I remember he plays
definitely.
Orianna, and I don't
Okay.
remember what else he plays. I
I mean,
didn't
honestly,
get long to scout.
I think a lot of mid lane mages just work here. Like a lot of mid lane mages just work just fine. I mean,
I mean,
Syndra probably also works. Although I'm not sure the Nivea matchups
it's
main.
going to be hard to accomplish something into Anivia. Like she just kills the wave, and you're just like, oh, okay, the wave is dead.
Yeah, the wave is dead and it's just gone. Um. Ooh, wait, did DD just miss a ban?
Did
Oh,
they?
okay. I see in the chat they
Azir,
banned
Azir ban.
Azir. So that's an Azir ban from DD's side.
The
So that removes
stream
one of the big
title
AP
has two
threats.
different teams. What?
Oh yeah, you have Caster Curse versus Insane Banana Posse instead
I
of
can't change that then.
Oh, that's not good. Well, it's fine. We'll just have to put it. That's Cal Poly versus DD
I
still.
I guess I can't change that.
On the other hand, Braum ban coming out. Braum banned on Cal Poly's side. Interesting. To ban out the Varus ulti? Or I guess maybe it's just targeting their support. Who they would a tank support actually be that good for DD? Honestly. Oh, okay. It's so do you think this is the least support or least jungle, Corey?
Oh God. I mean, I think at least Sword is actually like good. Like, but you have
Okay.
to be
Yeah,
willing.
no, I agree.
You have to be able to play it and be a crazy person.
Mm-hmm. Just be a psychopath. Like,
You
yeah,
have to want to
standard
kill people.
psychopath supports. Yep. I mean, hey, this game is First Bloods, the new Feast of Strength make First Blood really good. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know
So
if
at
Elise
least
is. Okay, so I said he played Oriana, and there's Oriana.
Yep, there's Ariana. I imagine the matchup must be
Fine.
at least playable then,
Actually,
yeah.
doesn't
I mean,
Oriana get like outranged by Anivia? Like if she ever
I
walks too far forward, she just gets like
yeah.
walled.
She just gets walled and then queued, and then it once, especially after 6, you just get stuck in the R, and there's not much you can do, it feels like. But hey, we'll have to see how it goes. My matchups aren't like it's probably like what, like 53 maybe or 51 49. Ooh, Nautilus.
I think Elise does
That's
well into Nautilus if they want to go support.
yup. Seems yeah, at least as real. That does seem like you hit one E and then Varus gets chunked out for what, like 80% of his life if you get hit by one Elise E, and then you're starting to suffer under
Well, also
tower.
Nautilus, like if he engages on Elise, like he either hits Spiderling. Okay, Renata's good
Hmm.
too.
No, but
I
yeah,
won't be upset at
instead.
Renata.
So I actually like this. They counterpick support at the end of the draft, which should mean that their bot lane looks. I mean, their bot lane looks pretty good, honestly. Ezreal Renata just permanently can keep Varus Nautilus like under lane shoves, and honestly, like it's pretty hard for Nautilus to engage as long as Ezreal stands in front of his Renata.
I mean,
Um,
my biggest problem with the comp is it's kind of low damage.
right size comp?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
kind of.
it
Not like,
does feel like it depends. Yeah, it really just depends. Like, Anivia's not that high damage. She's great, right, for consistent damage or controlling chokes. But if, for example, like if they don't make it to objectives at first, how are you walking? You have to walk in with like Ornn just walking into what do you call it? Aatrox, Wukong, Varus, Orianna, Nautilus.
yeah.
It's a bit scary.
It's
It's
really
definitely.
hard for blue side to walk into you. Like
Yup,
you have
it
Anivia, you
is.
have Renata, and like
Yeah.
if they face check the wrong bush, they just die. But
Definitely.
it feels awkward for both sides.
Yeah, both sides are playing like heavy team fight, basically heavy team fight comps mainly, heavy
Yeah,
team
yeah,
fight oriented comps where I mean, hey, we're gonna see some 5v5 brawling in this game. Or I hope we see some 5v5 brawling in this game because these two teams seem very well suited for that. But other than that, I guess the main issue on Cal Poly's side is they're really like the main source of frontline, right? The one that can like kind of walk up and find space will be this Nautilus, and will be this Nautilus kind of just walking in. And sadly, Nautilus support isn't as tanky as an Ornn. Ornn can take a
Orange
lot
way
of beating
tankier.
from. Yeah,
I
he can
mean,
take a lot of beating.
they need like they need like big Aatrox flanks, I think.
Correct. Or just Wukong landing like a
Or yeah, yeah.
massive like
Like Aatrox or
R just
Wukong.
on their entire team. Yeah, that would be kind of. I just want to see how these fights play out. Other than that, how do you think the lanes go? I especially like bot lane because what
Because
we're
that's the only
Varus
lane I
Nautilus
know how to
versus
play.
Ezreal Renata. Hey, I mean, I'm not gonna ask the ADC player how to play top lane. I don't expect you
I
to
don't
ask
know
me how
how
to
to
play
play
bot
top lane.
lane. Exactly.
Uh, I honestly don't hate the I would rather be the Varus side.
You would rather be the Varus side of this
Well,
matchup. Interesting. Okay,
I think it's easier. I think it's more consistent.
more consistent because you just have a hook and lane and
Yeah.
you're okay.
I think it's probably like even on average, like for
Mm-hmm.
in the 2v2. The Renata
Mm-hmm.
is really good for like the game as a whole, but her place in the 2v2 is like kind of scuffed.
Mm. I
Like
mean,
it's
I
fine.
guess yeah, she's just a range support. I guess that
I
offers
guess she
damage.
can just stand behind Ezreal, and if they ever like hook Ezreal, he's away, and it's fine.
He is away. Yep, and then it's fine. And then honestly, at that point, if you queue the Nautilus right after, you
Mhm.
probably get a pretty good trade on
Oh
him.
yeah, you get a great trade. I don't.
Yeah,
I wonder if this is on Hidvarus, because like who are you autoing on that team? Like it's just Ornn.
it's Ornn. It's just Ornn. Everyone's standing at like 20 miles away, throwing skill shots at you,
Yeah,
or like
or murdering
yeah,
you if you're close to them.
or murdering. Yeah, Nivea just places down a field below you. It's kind of hard to walk up into her.
So
So
I feel like you honestly go what do you call it? Lethality, Varus.
lethality this game. But I guess if you go lethality Varus, who's killing this Ornn?
I don't know. Like
This Ornn
he dies of
seems
old age or something.
Dazzle. I see, I see. I mean, also top matchup theoretically, Orange should be. This should be. More of a neutralizing lane, honestly. Like the Aatrox Thorn lane is definitely Aatrox favored, but what do you call
Eventually, he
it?
can't stop making progress, right? He like can't make progress.
Yeah, eventually Orin gets to the point where he just clears waves in front of your face, and you're just sitting there as Aatrox, kind of depressed. But like again, as Aatrox, you're not really playing for lane dominance. You are playing for that team fighting prowess that he gives. So that's a good thing.
I mean, that's
But
also true about Ornn.
exactly. But the good thing about Aatrox is you can bully Ornn if you're good, but I also think that Ornn has way too many tools to fight back in lane. This character actually just bullies almost all the top laners in the cast. Like his just early with his Q poke and W just percent max health damage, it just shreds through most top laners. I expect I expect Aatrox to actually get pushed in early, honestly. If Ornn actually starts Q and plays off Qing the wave.
I mean, then
Which
he's,
means,
and then we get into the like where a jungler is gonna go. Because if Ornn shoves up,
yep,
he's pretty vulnerable to a Wukong.
true. But if he does, I mean, yeah, he's pretty vulnerable then through Wukong, and with how feats of strength are, right? First blood's so much, well, not so much more important, but hey, first blood. Who
First
do you
blood
think's gonna?
matters. First blood
It does
definitely
matter.
matters more.
Yes, first blood matters a lot more. Which,
I mean, Nautilus
I
could make
mean,
a
as
level
we
one play
know,
for first blood.
that's true. Oh, I wonder if we'll see a cheeky invade this game.
I mean,
I don't know about you,
I don't
but
think invades are bad. Like,
yeah, you catch one person off, you trade Nautilus Flash for I don't know, even if you trade Nautilus Flash for Renata Flash or Anivia Flash, that's a lane you can immediately go to
yep.
as Cal Poly's side. What you're scared of though is this Elise. This Elise running around the jungle, she's way more active than this Wukong, can skirmish way harder. Uh, do you think we'll see what do you call Narnia,
Oh,
aka the
AD's being abandoned.
Yeah, do you think the
Uh,
80s will be abandoned really early by Renata and Nautilus to go attempt to
they could both be abandoned.
yeah, both of them have long range wave clear-ish kind of, but Ezreal's obviously a
I
lot more
mean,
safer
if
than
Ezreal
Varus.
should be fine if he gets abandoned, but Nautilus is
Mm-hmm.
better at like roaming in general.
Roaming than the Rada versus I guess in the 2v2 lane, he's kind of there to hopefully hit a hook. All right.
Loading screen,
Speckling. Yep, we're into loading
please,
screen now. Perfect.
please. Okay, nice. It worked.
Let me check your stream. Make sure. Yep, I
It should be
see.
working. It should be working.
Great. Ooh, Aatrox opts for the ignite opts for
Oh, he's
Flash
Comet?
Ignite. He's also Comet. Yeah, okay, so Comet Aatrox, this is really good for just early lane presence. It's really hard to dodge a Aatrox like QE, and that pretty much always procs Comet if you get the sweet spot of Q. Alright, I'm gonna leave it on direct to camera. What's your timer looking like?
I'm 17, 18,
18,
19.
19, perfect. Alright, looks like we're pretty synced up.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's see. I see. All right, red side pings. They're just looking for a standard
I
5
mean,
point. On the other
they're
hand,
fishing for a level 1 kill here.
oh yeah, Cal Poly is definitely looking for that level 1 kill. We see
Oh, he's so
Elise being.
dead.
Oh no, the flash coming out, but nope, you're chased by the Nautilus. Like, oh, okay, well,
Okay, so
we're
that
talking about
is.
first bloods.
Can you even see the feats of strength on as spectator? I can't.
Sadly, no, I don't think so. Actually,
Okay,
let me
well,
see if it's
Cal Poly has one.
under. Yep, Cal Poly has a feat of strength now, so. that's that's one. That's one down. Two more or one down, one more to go.
So that
And
means DD needs first tower if they want the feats, and I don't know what lane they're
correct.
getting it in necessarily.
Looks like bot lane, honestly. It looks like you'd have to
Yeah,
hopefully get it through bot lane with your double range lane into the melee support of Nautilus. It seems to be like the only place where you can kind of play for it. I mean, we see Elise starting top side. Actually, both junglers are starting top side, pathing down this game. So if there's any pressure, it's going to be mainly on the bot side of the map.
true.
On the other hand, I get to watch Ornn just poke out the Ornn with a Q. Yup, kind of depressed,
Oh,
but ooh, we got the passive auto off, and we're back onto the
oh,
bot
so this
lane.
is going to be on hit Varus. He's lethal tempo.
Lethal tempo.
He bought a dagger.
Okay. Okay, great.
He doesn't
Oh,
have
that's right.
he didn't have money for a longsword, but he could have bought
Oh.
boots, unless he went the rune that like doesn't let him buy boots.
Mhm.
He could have bought boots.
Could have bought boots. Yeah. Ooh, heavy trading on the top side. Uh, due to what is it? Aatrox just getting that level up timer right before the Ornn. This Ornn's getting heavily poked down lane, but it is an Ornn. He'll
I mean,
heal up with
this is probably the
Vector
worst level
Wind.
of the game for him, right?
Yeah. This is like when like this early game where Aatrox gets like if Aatrox gets the shove on you, you're just kind of depressed. But I mean, even here you see, yeah, look at this
Ooh.
trade. Oh my god.
Oh,
Like
oh, that looked
Ornn's
better
fighting
than it
back.
turned out to be.
Yeah, I mean, Ornn was fighting back, but what do you call it? Like just this Ornn Q just does so much damage. We might see it. Honestly, the way this top lane's shaping
Oh,
up, there might be a early solo kill. Yeah.
he's dead.
Oh,
Oh,
one auto? You're just dead. Damn.
I mean, maybe he
I
lives if
mean,
he like autos with the passive there, because then it pushes back, or at least forces flash or ignite or something.
yes. But it just was not expecting, I guess, the Aatrox damage from the full combo, where he landed everything. That's a really okay. That's how Poly gets another kill on the top side of their map. Nice. I mean, luckily Ornn has TP back, so he won't lose that much. But I mean, Aatrox didn't use any sums at all during that entire fight, so he still got both Flash Ignite.
He can try to do it again. Oh, we're going
Yep.
in. There's the
Ooh,
DsYlExIc.
nice buffer from DsYlExIc. Wukong. I mean, I'm not sure how much this Wukong can keep going.
I don't think they have
but...
the damage. Oh my god.
Oh,
We want it.
aggressive flash. We really want it. I mean, there's the barrier used from Ezreal. Now Lisa's coming in on the side. Yeah.
Oh my. We're still
Oh,
fighting.
Renata. And
Renata
we forced
might die.
Flash.
Renata down.
Nice keep. Oh, Renata dies, just barely. Can we get the
Elise is
Elise?
gonna die too.
Elise is probably gonna die, or she has no flash. This Elise is the one who flashed. Oh my god, alright.
The lethal tempo from Varus going crazy.
Wow. I thought that was looking great for DsYlExIc, but
Yeah,
suddenly...
it looked good, and then Renata just walked, or Varus just walked too close. Oh my god, walked too close to the bush, got hooked, and then it was over.
Dang, wow. Well, kind of a disastrous early game start, honestly. We're down now 6 kills. The gold leads were pretty much down
3K at
3K
4.5 minutes.
That's
I think
that's
disaster is
crazy.
a good word for this.
Yeah. But I mean, let's see. Looks like the good thing, I guess, is that all the flashes were used on DD or on Cal Poly's side. We have no Varus flash, no Nautilus flash, which is that is a gank target if Smalls wants to go back to look for that. It's quite unfortunate that Smalls had, if he had flash from, I guess, from the level 1, then like he may have been able to get out or do more.
Oh, did he
But
flash at the level 1?
yeah, he tried to flash
Oh,
away
right, he flashed
from...
with the auto.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But unfortunately, without flash there, means that he also went down during that fight. Other than that, I mean,
I think
yeah, go
DD
on.
do have better scaling. Like that's the bright side here. You have an Ornn,
Yes.
you have an Anivia. You can if you're not too far behind, you can lock this game down for a while.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
The problem is this is pretty far down.
Yeah, you don't want to be... Definitely, you're okay going down like maybe like 1k gold early, but going down a solid 3k is very rough. Also, top lane taking a massive trade. This Ornn's pretty much going to be stuck under tower pretty much for a while. Honesty might even get flashed on here. All in with the Aatrox. Oh, oh, wow. Okay. Very close, very close. He's there. Their Ornn's going to have to take it back, yeah.
We need...
So, nice
going
hook
in?
from Sloppy Poppy. I mean, hey, this Renata's now really chunked again. Like, it's
really
gonna be
chunked.
really hard
She
for...
might die to this Q.
Oh, you saw that from... Actually, on the other hand,
Oh,
this lane,
CLT solo kill.
Gocho's dead, and on the other hand, they trade back, but you know, this egg is like a little bit broken, you know? Alright, great. So, DD got on the board with CLT getting a solo kill mid.
Oh my god.
Glad to see this. Yeah, you're about to see bullying happen. This is...
I'm already seeing bullying happen.
Yeah, this is why some people hate top lane. Because you get into situations like that, and yeah, you're just stuck in between your towers, and you're like, please let me walk back to the wave to farm.
So the Ornn hit level 6. I would
Which
say
is,
this is the turning point
yes.
because I think it is
This
normally a
is
turning point.
it's pretty good for Lauren. That means that once Aatrox gets to around
This
like
could
half
be
HP,
a kill.
you can one-shot it. Oh yeah, let's see. I mean,
He just
might have
looks
been
very
off on
dead.
Pikachu. Yeah, that's a very dead Nautilus.
Actually,
Oh, but his team is here to back him up. Smoltz might have to flash this. Okay, that's 2 flashes, but flash in response from Wukong gets the kill on Smoltz. And on the Heron, that just means that Cal Poly gets to turn directly onto Dragon.
the
Which
aftershock
is...
kept him alive for a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, actually, he was just taking he was just taking damage from all 3 of them. And he's just surviving long
Yeah,
enough
I
for
don't
his team
get
to
it.
rotate. On the
Oh
other
my god,
hand,
CLT's.
yeah, this mid lane matchup looks rough for
CLT's
Nvidia,
cooking.
at least. Oh, dodges both the
Oh my god.
Orianna Qs, but is it gonna be support?
Oh
Oh, ooh, nice
Okay.
flash.
The game is officially on CLT's back.
Yeah, if we look at it, CLT has 2 of the 3 kills of DsYlExIc. On the other hand, top lane is going a bit rough. He's down 2 levels. Your orange down 2 levels and down a lot of CS.
He has half the gold of Aatrox, basically.
Yeah, Aatrox has 8. I mean, we just saw Aatrox complete his first voltaic. Ooh, nice ulti. They were not expecting. I was not expecting a Nautilus and a Wukong to just suddenly show up in this lane. Oh my god.
So the problem with playing red side bot lane is if you don't
Mhm.
have a ward in this pixel or this Tribush, you just can't play.
Yeah.
Because they can just, if you don't know who's in it, they can just walk up and kill you at any time. And it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
the tower just autoing them once really doesn't stop them from just walking
Stopping.
at you.
yeah. Actually, how are the roses doing? So blue side has 4
Mhm.
rose petals. Red side has 2. Okay. Oh, they're looking for a bot dive again.
Yeah, this Ezreal's still level 5.
So they
Has
they
barrier,
scouted it
though?
out. I think Makamoose might still be dead.
Mhm.
He doesn't have 6 to
Definitely.
like ult the wave or anything.
Yeah, and on the other hand, like this Nautilus is about to just hold the next wave and pretty much make it so that
Oh wait, he's
Oh,
he's going for it.
attempting the
He's
escape.
no.
but you're going into
Oh,
Wukong
you know what?
with
He got a
armor,
flash.
and you did get a flash. Okay. On the bright side, you got a flash.
And
On the
this
not
is-
so bright side, your ball lane tower is gonna go down.
Yeah,
very soon.
this is going to be the end of the feats of strength. They're gonna go.
Oh yep. Oh, this orange dead. That was a
Yep.
great cancel.
That was a
on
really
the,
nice
That was a
cue.
great cancel on the E. Yup. Oh.
So
So
at least did
Yep.
get a full top side from
Wukong.
Cal Poly
Yep, that is
So-
one of the saving graces.
because it took
Ooh.
them a while to pull off that dive.
Could you go for that dive? On the hand, they tried to look on Gojo on the Orianna, but he seems to just have walked it off, which is
Oh.
quite nice.
Okay.
Aatrox just is gonna walk this off.
You know what?
In
I
fact,
don't know if you
he's
could.
gonna trade. He's gonna trade so much more into you. Oh my lord almighty.
Oh, CLT's a little low
Ooh,
here, and he
Yeah, we have
he
an
does have
Orianna
his
R.
passive.
Yep, there's the Orianna R. Alright, does Orianna now have the damage to kill Nivea? I don't think so, and yep, on the other hand, we're just gonna get the... But he does get egg.
He
The
gets
good
the
thing
egg.
is he gets
Yeah,
egg,
yeah, yeah.
but at least
This is
silver
about to
lining
be-
for CLT.
This is about to be
He doesn't
6
die.
scrubs.
Yep. So we're gonna have 6 grubs on the side of
I
Cal
mean,
Poly.
this is cute.
I like this. Oh yeah, huge.
I
Alright.
love this. Wait. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I thought he was
Huge
gonna die
shutdown
for a
went over
second.
Ezreal. I also thought he was gonna die. That looked way close. How does DeFaNDArS have his first item?
He has
did
7
his first item,
kills.
or- Yeah, he was. He did have it. Oh my lord. And
CLT doesn't have flash. Oh, malignant.
oh, so close. But oh no, it's bugged.
What's bugged?
Currently
Malignant?
they don't have, or do they have feats of strength? Because Cal Poly. Oh no, Cal Poly
They
does
do.
have feats of strength.
They do.
Okay,
I see the upgraded boots.
but I don't think they should have feats of strength.
What? They got both sets of grubs and a dragon.
Oh, they got both sets of grubs. Okay, that's the reason why. On the other hand, we have a really good game coming out from Wukong. Catches off CLT
Gets the
and
shutdown.
flashless Anivia. No No egg. There's not much you can do in that situation.
That's actually
On
a
the other
really
hand,
important kill because of the shutdown.
yeah, the big shutdown and basically stops one of, I mean,
That
possibly
was
one
the
of it.
strongest member on the team.
Yeah, that's like their
Oh,
only
this
win
could be a big
con. On the other
shutdown, no?
hand, that's another. That's a huge shutdown. Hits the E. Elise hits the W. And that's an Aatrox. That's a dead Aatrox. All right,
And we're getting some mid
great.
plates.
We're fighting back.
We're fighting back. We're not just rolling over and dying.
Yes.
No matter how garbage those first 5 minutes were, we're still
Yep.
fighting back.
I mean, that is good. They did just get 2 big shutdowns. One on the Ezreal, one on the
Aatrox.
actually did
Varus and Aatrox.
Yeah, or I guess who?
Oh,
One
who
of the
got
members
them?
did
It was
Elise?
Elise.
But that's good. Great. Oh, CLT. Yeah, no. This bot side jungle, it's honestly it's kind of the property of Wukong's at this point.
Yeah.
Like, Spolz has been getting most of his jungle just invaded or taken off cooldown
This
by
could be decent if we have our Renata ulti. Wukong
Renata
just
ulti,
says he doesn't
but
care
nice
about that.
W from Wukong, yeah. And
Just flash
Elise
out.
just
Just
happens
flash
to
out.
die.
Okay.
Nice. Survives just barely by flashing the Orianna R. On the other hand, top lane can or make it out. Nice flash.
Yes.
With the flash, he does make it out, which is good. Basically, yeah, giving over another kill. And if you gave over that too, would probably be your top tower gone. On the other hand, whoa.
That looked weird.
Anything happens here? Yeah, I'm very surprised by
And it was
what I
good.
just witnessed.
It was a good handshake, but it just looked weird.
Not so sure why, but yeah. Alright.
I honestly thought
So-
Ornn would be down more XP.
2 levels is honestly like the norm once you're like, if you're 2 levels is pretty a lot, but
Yeah,
luckily he's not like
It's a lot. But
too bad. Yeah, the kill on Aatrox definitely helped him regain some of the XP lead. There
Oh,
looks like
true.
they're looking on the Aatrox again, which I like. Let's try.
I think they should
like
do
they're
it.
trying to trade. Yep, we're trying to trade parts of the map now that we know that Wukong just took drag. We know that most of the members have to be around that bot side. So yeah, this Aatrox does look very out of position. That's an Ornar coming out. All the Forge God and just barely misses the Forge God and does force Aatrox flash though, but sadly I think that they were looking for the kill.
Yeah,
unfortunately. Not just
that
a flash. Out
definitely
of that.
could have been a kill. Jack walked too far forward, didn't get to recast, didn't hit the recast on the R.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ooh. On the other hand, we see Varus ulti being
Smalls.
used with
okay,
not much.
they're trying again
but
though.
They're trying again. Sadly,
It's
this is
just-
not a 1v2 this time. This is now a 2v2, and unfortunately, Cal Poly's side just has more money than them. Like, they just
It's a
have
bit of
the
it having
wallet.
more money. So Otacon has been locked in as of a minute ago. It's gonna be
Great.
spawning
Where is
top
he
side.
spawning? Mhm.
I-
And I'm
it's the
assuming
blue one.
Ruinous.
I don't know which one's which.
Okay.
It's the blue one.
It's the blue one. Let's
It's
see. Is
the
that
blue one.
Ruinous?
The blue one gives. It's not the GA one. It's the other one.
Yeah, so that would be Ruinous. Otacon is spawning the top lane. On the other hand, we
Ooh,
see
Nice
OG
Renata.
Sloppy Poppy possibly getting caught out
They
here,
can't finish
but
the kill.
he does just manage to walk out, and instead,
CLT
like, there's
TPing
the
in.
big turn. CLT TP. Looks like the Wukong will die. Can you go
Okay.
for any more after this, or
Another big shutdown for CLT.
nope?
He has egg.
Okay.
He can contest this wave. He has egg.
You can contest this wave at least, but Varus and Orianna just whacking at this tower, just gladly, just Nautilus gladly able to. Oh, nice Nautilus hook into the
That's-
Orianna shockwave, and that's a very dead Anivia we see here. Egg won't save you across this, unfortunately. Oh my god. Alright, so we've now made it over to the 50 minutes in the game. How are you feeling, Bore? What does... Obviously, it's not looking the best for...
No, I
DsYlExIc?
wouldn't describe it as looking good for DD, but
Yes.
they're fighting back more than I thought they would be, given the first 5 minutes. So like, you have a strong Anivia. The Orianna is down 1k gold. The
Mhm.
downside is your Ornn he's potentially the most sad I've ever seen a top laner, and I've played some bad top lane games. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
And your
he's
Ezreal,
way
your
far.
Ezreal is honestly not much better. Like that is a champion that
True.
needs to be ahead in lane, and he isn't.
He did not come out playing very ahead.
So
Yeah,
so you need your big combo ultis to win a fight, and you need to get there first. You need to
you
hold your
do.
space with the Nivea ulti, and you need to be able to like get some work done with Ornn ult and Renata ult.
Yep. Yes, they definitely need to look or to be able to kind of, if they can somehow win the next fight. The good thing
Yes.
is
And
any of the
every
blood,
every
if they
fight you win
manage.
like doubles your chances of winning this game.
Yes,
Because
because
if you
you
stall
need
out,
those
it gets better.
levels. You need those Ornn upgrades to come through. Like this Ornn being down, being only level 11 right now is we might need to. Oh, he doesn't have flash. This may just be a kill on this Ornn. I mean, that was a really good pick on the side of Cal Poly, just hovering inside their top side jungle, just not letting anyone walk through, which is really good. All right. Other than that, but yeah, we just need like the good thing is, hey, Ruinous Otacon. If they manage to get him, he drops a lot of Blood Rose petals,
And
and
that's a
those
lot
Blood
of
Rose
XP.
petals,
It's a
that's
lot
a
of
lot
XP.
of XP. It's a it's a massive
Oh,
amount of XP. On the other hand,
crashing on the mid.
crashing Herald on mid tower, they see two bot, they see CLT and Smol's bot lane, so they feel really confident to just walk up and just dive this Renata through Renata.
Actually, this
Like,
is huge Renata.
wow. But this Wukong pretty much just took no damage. On the other side, oh my god, what happened?
Oh,
It
nice
seems like
wall.
Aatrox just
There's so much going
1v2ing
on.
the bot lane.
Oh, Small's on the
What?
flank.
Oh no, Smol's walked up, I see. But can you get any more than this? Or
Oh,
oh,
my god, we're
huge
in.
flash? Can we kill it? This?
Good dodge on the
I say you
repel.
just.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice
nice E
hook.
tries to go in for the kill, but can't go for any further. Now your Ornn might be dead to another Wukong cast of
They just can't finish any of the kills. Everyone's so
Yeah,
low.
they're all so low. Oh, that's rough. Just a little bit more gold or one more item on this Ezreal and like one more component even done, like I think 2 of those kills would have gone DD's way. But
If they
now...
just had a little more money, if the game was slightly
yeah,
less fucked.
yeah, slightly less fuck that entire play. I think that
It looks great. It starts with a
Cal
huge
Poly,
Renata
yeah.
R. You probably kill the Wukong before, like maybe
Yeah,
Farash
before
gets
he
the
managed to
reset.
wake up. And once that happens, like suddenly you're fighting a 2v2 with Nala stuck in between your towers. It's a lot better. Ezreal shoots an ulti down, check Dragon, but we see most members of Cal Poly rotating to the top side of the map. Hey, that's where Otacon is spawning in the next
15
10 seconds of the
seconds.
game. Yup, it
And
appears
this
that
thing is broken.
that be gone.
This thing is
Oh
disgusting.
yeah. Like I'm just like let's just look at the levels of everyone before they take it.
14,
Like the
12,
lowest level
13,
member.
12, 10.
Yup. On the other hand, we are immediately going for this. Okay, we see DD starting to walk up. They really do not want to give up.
So,
Otacon.
DD's
which I
actually
kind of
up in roses right now, by the way. It's 28 to 25, and DD is up.
Ooh. Okay. On the other hand, I'm sorry, Ornn, but that's a really fed.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, that's a very fed. Oh, they're getting flanked from all sides. Maybe we forgot about
Big
the
damage
least
onto
and we get a
Gojo.
solo kill, but no. Oh, really good hook from Sloppy Poppy, and even the Marauder R just can't save you when pretty much like, yeah, this front line on Cal Poly's side is just too tanky, and they're not even just too tanky, they just have so much ways to just force a fight. You get Nala's R, you get Nala's hooked, you get Wukong like just dives into you with his R. It feels like there's not much DsYlExIc can do to really stop this. Alright. Well, it's 29-6. Sadly, this game, it's almost out of the hands of DsYlExIc now. It's now really
It's
up to Cal Poly to
throw.
kind of like throw, almost. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of hope for something, and obviously it's very important to like take that throw, especially if Cal Poly does give it to you, but it looks definitely rough, to say the least. If not a major disaster point now.
They're heading back to Otacon. It looks.
Yep.
I think this time they might just do it. DD's
think
not
this
really
time-
contesting. They might be trading the dragon or the Aatrox kill. Actually. actually.
I mean, any gold would be great right now.
Oh,
I mean, this Aatrox is so far
he
pushed up.
should
I think
really die for this.
the
He
good thing
might
is it
not.
looks like, oh my, look at that damage. And there's a TP coming in on the side of Cal Poly. Oriana's here. Now you're fighting a 2v2 between
It's
well, two really fed,
I
not two very strong members. Look at the Aatrox healing. He just, that's one down. Elise is down. Renata passive procs, or
all
Renata
in the
W proc.
root.
The root stops the Ornal T, and I mean, there's just nothing they can do into this Aatrox. He's just, this is a very strong top laner. He's 4 levels pretty much ahead of everyone else in the game, or sorry, 3 levels ahead of everyone, pretty much almost everyone else in the game,
Yeah,
and like with he is going lethality also, which means that if he does land his Q on you,
you die.
you will die. You will die. That's a
Okay,
dead end.
very strong
And
game one out of Cal Poly.
yes, really good game one, and yeah, and Nexus exploded. All right, game
So
one goes over the way.
that was a very strong game one, and I'll remind everyone this is a win and in for playoffs. If DD wants to make playoffs, they got to win this game. The winner goes through. Loser, I think loser doesn't, no matter who it is.
No tiebreakers or anything.
Well,
I
it'll
see.
be DD makes it through on tiebreakers. They are currently 1-3, and
Oh,
Cal
they're
Poly is two and
currently,
two.
gotcha. I see. And this would put them both at 2 and 3. I see. And
Yeah, and there's already three
that's what they
teams in
need
Group C on 3 wins.
on 3 wins. So yeah, this is the deciding match. So it's time. What do you think? What do you think could be done? Because that game felt really rough, I guess, especially from the first 5 minutes of the game.
I didn't hate the draft. I thought the draft was
Hmm.
fine. I
Okay.
think it's just your first 5 minutes have to be less terrible.
Fair. Yeah. No. Definitely
Just
going.
join with the same
Def
turning code, by the way.
join with the same tourney code. Gotcha. I'll be make sure to be there.
Also, I think I know it's an emergency sub for your top lane. I
Hmm.
think you might just you take red side, you try to get something the best matchup you can for top lane because
Definitely.
he looked outmatched in game one. Jack did.
Yeah, it was rough, definitely from the start. Going down that 2 levels made it pretty bad for, I guess, pretty bad during that entire game. Um, Other than that, yeah, just if you can like just, I think honestly, just the early game was just really just kind of fucked them really hard. I'm not sure if we're gonna say that on stream, but sorry about
It's
that to
happened.
all stream listeners listening. But if you can if you can manage to not to just hold on, just don't go down like for example, I think they were down around like 3k gold at around like 6 minutes into the game. If you manage to just hold on, maybe not, and just even like just if they had just a little bit more gold, or if the enemy team wasn't just a little bit more fed, as we saw later on to the game, they were finding fights where Cal Poly was going down to like 25%, 10% HP on a lot of their main carries. Um, so like if we could just equalize that gold point somewhere, I think that'd be a really good thing that they're looking for. On the other hand, should Cal Poly change anything? I don't think, or do you think that everything on their side just keep playing the way it is,
In the
how it's gonna be?
drafter as a whole,
Either one. We'll go
I
either one.
think I think the approach to the game was good. They came out they were clearly looking for the feats. They went for first blood and they
Mm-hmm.
got it. And then they just got it looks like they got their best comfort pick top lane. Like he's got
Mm-hmm.
Aatrox and then he's got Shen, Cho, Malphite. And let me say Aatrox plays
Ooh,
differently from those other three. So if you
correct.
want the top lane matchup to play out differently, maybe you're looking for an Aatrox ban from DD.
Yeah, definitely the least or the most aggressive out of all of these. On the other hand, have we? Oh, I see draft. They sent spectator link.
Yeah, I've
Do we
drafted.
know the sides? Did we
It's same
switch
sides.
sides or
It's
same
same
sides?
sides.
Great. Okay, so I see same sides. We're having DD still on red side and Cal Poly on blue side. Do we know if they will still lose a ban for this game, or will they
I
have
think
that
they get
ban
all their
back?
bans. I forgot they
Okay,
lost a ban, so that was
yeah.
important.
I mean, having a ban in this game means, hey, if we think that Aatrox was a big issue, which it did look like it, just maybe consider just banning it out. Just banning it
That's the
out
simple
round one.
answer.
Yeah, that's always the simple answer when something is like really strong against you game one, especially if you feel like it is one of their top laners just like comfort picks. Just make sure to get it straight out of there. For example, I don't think I've gotten to play a single Yorick game, unfortunately. But
I think maybe you played one.
nope, it's gotten banned against me 10 times.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sad. But yeah, but especially yeah, we'll just have to see. Kind of hopefully DD do fight back. I would love to see a 3 game series, especially
Oh, I
to
mean
for that playoff spot.
they have to if they
Hmm.
want playoffs. They got to come out swinging.
Yeah, they do gotta come out swinging, and it's definitely just rough because if you remind me again, we have I know 2 subs on this
On
side.
DD's solo lanes are subs.
I see. Gotcha. So yeah, that probably does
I mean,
screw up with the
we
team
are familiar with
synergy.
CLT. We played against him.
Yep.
He was very definitely not the problem that game. He got 2 solo
Yes.
kills. I think they were solo kills.
Yeah, I think I remember Smoles did help him. Definitely, he during
Maybe he got
I
help
think
on one of them, but one of them was a
yeah,
solo kill at least.
definitely Smoles or definitely CLT was looking pretty good on the Anivia. So yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, it was just the early game was too rough. I think everything after that kind of just snowballed out of control. Which I mean, as we have to do bring up, like it's just kind of rough, no? I mean, hey, we're in a
Yeah.
new season of League of Legends. You get behind early, and you suddenly lost piece of strength. Suddenly, the enemy team's just getting blood roses across the map. They grab Otacon, they get up 2 levels, and then by that point, like, what can you
And you're
do?
down in gold. Like,
Yeah, and you're just down in gold. Like, it does feel like there's like pretty much like nothing to you. All right, our draft looks to be ready. On the other hand, I will need to go to the bathroom, but
okay, do it.
yep, good
I,
luck in
I'll,
drafts. You got draft worry.
I got draft. All right, so if I remember, so if I'm checking back, Cal Poly banned Hui, Amumu, Nocturne, and then DD they only got 2 bans, and they were Nico and Skarner. So Cal Poly sticking with the same strategy, banning Hui. I wouldn't be surprised to see one of those bans swapped out for a Anivia ban, just because Anivia's matchups are weird and hard. Like if you have a bad matchup into Anivia, you're just like completely neutralized. The lane kind of shuts down, nothing happens. So if you want to make something happen through mid, you might just ban Anivia. I'm hoping this is an Aatrox ban from DD. Okay. Do they miss a ban again? Do they only get 2 bans? Maybe they only get 2 bans again. Looks like they only get 2 bans again because they just instant ban Aatrox. Okay, but we do see another repeat ban Nocturne. So same 3 bans from Cal Poly. That's fine. I don't think they needed to ban the Anivia. It was an idea. Because that game went well for them. Bit of a it ain't broke, don't fix it. And still banning the Skarner. So Nico is available, wasn't available last game. Same first pick, still picking the Varus. They think it's strong. Probably going to go on hit again. Now this is where DD went or an Aatrox or an Ezreal last game, and I don't think they're going to do that. Maybe they pick a more aggressive bot lane to try and fight back against the Ezreal. Jinx, okay. Not necessarily a more aggressive bot lane, but certainly one with the carry potential. Okay, yeah, we have planted our flag. We know we are playing a Jinx comp. We have Ivern, we have Jinx. This is what we are doing. We have told you how we are playing the game. We are playing for 5v5, and the 5v5s are Jinx. So what is Cal Poly going to do with that? How are they going to beat that? Udyr. Ooh, interesting. Probably jungle? Udyr Nico? This. Okay. So we're seeing the Anivia come out again, and Cal Poly went for Nico. Probably Nico mid. Have to be aware of Nico support. That is a thing that exists. Uh, Nautilus ban, Braum ban. Braum ban's interesting. I guess it fits with Jinx. You're trying to ban the stuff that Jinx wants to be paired with. Banning another carry top laner, banning Nocturne, or not Renekton. Whoa. Um, so something I'm noticing about Cal Poly's team comp is Nico is very go in ulti win the fight just off of that. So if you can keep the Nico out through vision control or disengage or whatever it may be, say a Janna, Janna, just press R. Nico has to run away. Is flung away. Janna, Janna. I'm big Janna fan over here. I think the champion's disgusting.
All right,
Uh,
I've made it back.
welcome back. Oh, it's a Yorick.
Oh, very interesting. Very interesting pick. I'm surprised if they were gonna pick York that they didn't
I
R5 it,
I thought this was a
but
team fight comp, and now there's a Yorick. Okay.
yeah, and that's a bad matchup.
For
Or
Yorick
it's
or
not.
Jax?
Yeah, for Yorick, it's
Okay.
probably. I mean, honestly, the matchup has gotten easier and easier. With as Jax has gotten nerfed a bit more, but it's probably one of the more traditional Yorick counters in the game.
Okay.
So what else has happened in draft? I see we have a Jinx, Ivern,
It's
Anivia.
so yeah, they went Jinx Ivern, pretty much planting the flag if we're playing 5v5. And
Yep.
Nivea kind of supporting that. And then we went Yorick, which isn't,
I
but
am kind of scared. I wonder
Jenna.
if they are
Jenna.
confident on that, we could pick Yorick jungle and
Oh, that's not a
okay, nope. It is just going to be Alistar ADC or Alistar why did I say ADC?
Alistar
Support. Honestly,
AD.
hey, I could see it. It would be a banger, but all right. Other than that, hmm. On Cal Poly's side, we have Varus, Udyr, Nico, Jax, Leona. They stuck with the Varus. I kind of
Yeah,
like it. It did look pretty
it
good
was
game
fine.
one.
I don't think you can go wrong there.
Yep, definitely for swinging Varus, pretty strong. And then we answer with Jinx, Leona, and Nivea. CLT's on Nivea again into the Nico this time though, and then Jax, Leona. Um, well, we've seen some couple of Leonas, you know. Do you think this will be the PTA Eclipse Fimbulwinter, or sorry, Fimbulwinter, what do you call it? Just murder Leona?
Repeat your question. I'm not paying attention.
Oh yeah. What Leona do you think this will be? Will this be Murder Leona? Just Eclipse,
Oh, PTA or
Fimbulwinter,
like Eclipse
PTA,
PTA.
time to make, what do you call it? Change of
I
life, of living hell?
I don't think it's good here. You have enough damage on your team. You don't really need
Yeah, you
more.
kind of just need someone to just go in for you,
You need
honestly.
CC. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think you need. I don't think you need the 1v1 potential as much. More
Mm-hmm.
lockdown for the Jinx.
Gotcha. On the other hand, oh, they did lose another
Yeah,
ban
they missed it.
on.
They lost a ban again.
Gotcha. Okay. This top lane matchup will be rough, but honestly quite winnable. This matchup used to be really bad when Yorick didn't have percent max health healing on his Q, but now it's semi more playable. Jax just has so many tools to get out of your W, and his Counter Strike blocks Yorick ghouls for some reason because they're classified as auto attacks, so makes it really easy to kind of just negate York's damage. But if you are able to survive till 6, that's kind of when the matchup turns and you just press ulti and you get infinite ghouls, and Jax doesn't have the sustain to really win that.
So the E doesn't negate maiden damage, right?
No, his E just but it will. The big thing about the E, right, is that I guess here's like how York works essentially. Maiden gives York himself an extra proc, where when York does damage, Maiden will basically do an extra 2% of their max health as magic damage, which is also why York has so much just random magic damage in an 80 Bruiser's kit for some reason.
Hmm.
So the issue is that while Jax doesn't just block the normal suck from the Maiden, aka Maiden just kind of just does consistent damage to you, like a damage like a 1% damage over time to you. Although Jax doesn't block that, he does block basically Yorick can apply Maiden passive and stop Jax and like
Nathan,
auto Jax and hit
which
him.
Anivia skin?
Ooh, which Anivia skin? Team Spirit. If he has that one, I love that one. Or Papercraft. Team Spirit, Papercraft. Team Spirit is just so funny. I'm sorry. Every single time I see Team Spirit, it just makes me happy.
That's the
Cause
really ugly Winter Olympics one, right?
yeah, yeah. As an old League of Legends player, oh my god, Team Spirit Nivea was one of
Actually a
the.
banger.
It was such a big every single time I see it. But I mean, Papercraft is just a good skin. Sometimes you're just gonna like Papercraft and Nivea, probably one of her best skins in my opinion.
Oh,
Along with
it's actually a really good skin. Papercraft is
yeah,
nice.
like Papercraft is. I think the main thing that I usually see people like to use Black Frost, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
yeah, it was like Black Frost. Everyone loves what do you call it? Just normal Papercraft, and then I think some people they released a new one. What is it? Divine Phoenix? I don't know if that one's
Wait,
actually
is there
good.
it?
Then
Oh,
it was like released, maybe not new as per se, but that's the last one I
I'm
remember
looking up
releasing.
Anivia. Wait,
Gotcha.
Divine Phoenix. Okay.
Yeah, that's the last one I remember back
Honestly,
with
I think people
Recovered
use all
Zaya.
the recent Anivia skins, like the last few.
Yeah,
Like, I think they use the Festival Queen. I think this one is used. I see that one sometimes. The like
that
Lunar
one's
New Year
old
one.
though. Yeah,
I
that
mean,
one's
it's
from.
2017. Wait, that is old.
Hey,
Fuck.
that's I mean, for it's 2025, it's been 8 years since that
Oh my
skin came out.
God.
Some people, some of us are boomers and remember like God, I'm just like I remember Black Frost and Birds of Prey Nivea. Those were when they first came out on Team Spirit. Oh my God,
What's your
those were the
favorite ugly
days.
skin in the game?
Favorite ugly skin, Shamrock Malphite.
What? Shamrock Malphite's ugly to you?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
we're not friends anymore.
I'm
Looking for a new
sorry.
co-caster.
Fine. Actually, the what do you call it? Oh my God, Nosferatu with Vladimir.
Oh my God, that thing is
That
ugly.
thing is a nightmare. Yeah, but like I'm just glad we never saw it once Bloodlord came out, because Bloodlord quickly
Oh, it was
Bloodlord was
just
the
better version of it.
it was just everything. Like God, Bloodlord with Vladimir was a banger. Like it just replaced every single Vladimir main just quickly. Like they just all jumped onto Bloodlord, and you knew if there was a Bloodlord with Vladimir on the enemy team back in like season what 5, season 4, like they're gonna carry the game.
Hmm. Oh, that was the old Vladimir too.
Yeah, that was old Vladimir. Also, God, there's been too many reworks in this game. But you know what? Fair enough.
Old Vladimir
All
was
right,
so janky.
he was. Yeah. I mean, okay. Okay. These champions definitely deserve to get reworked. It's just some people remember getting run down by York just pressing E on you and summoning summoning Ghoul on top of you that healed him, and you're just like, yeah,
Wait,
that was a York
that
check.
happens this year.
Yep, that does
That
happen
still
this year.
happens. Okay.
Okay. So
Who's
we're now
winning
in
this game,
game.
by the way? We're casting a
Who's
game
winning?
that doesn't have
Yeah,
these
we are
champions
casting
in
a
it.
game. I mean, let's put it as this. Oh my god, okay, I want to look at something being done top lane, because this Jax does not have a TP. He has Flash Ignite, which means he's going to be pretty strong lane, but if you manage to gank him and possibly deny him maybe like two or three waves, the York can get to 6 and rescale. On the other hand, bot lane, they're I think they're gonna
Wait,
get
is it
pushed in level
AP
1.
Jax?
What does he have?
He has a Dark Seal.
Darksteel start with
Refill.
Deceive Conqueror PTA. I mean,
This can't
he's
be
allowed
AP.
to go in. I kind of hate this. This actually is really good for York, by the way. Um, if York manages to not get through this early levels, get to level 6 just fine, he will win. Like, I'm just gonna say, like, once he hits 6, the matchup does swing in York's favor. Like, Jax usually has to expend his ulti and hit a lot of his life bar just to kill Maiden.
What's
I mean,
what's
honestly,
your
that's
what's your game time, by the way?
59 minute 1,
Okay.
2, 3. We're synced up.
Yeah.
Perfect. On the other hand, we have a standard 5-point going out on the side of DsYlExIc, and Cal Poly seems to have. Honestly, they pushed up really far. They have now pushed up really far
In
into
bot lane.
both
Wait.
sides.
Oh,
This is
it's a Nico
scary.
that's the Varus mid. Okay.
Yes, the
Okay.
Nico's the Varus mid.
So we see a similar dynamic to last game where if the game goes long, it's favored for DD. Like this,
Yep,
they
they
have a better
have.
late game team comp.
Oh, definitely. They have an Iron Jinx. On the other
Yeah.
hand, yeah, this is what happens in bot lane now. You're just kind of stuck. Oh no 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 no. Yeah, we're
Oh
first hitting
no.
the bush, but Leona missed the
Wait,
E.
he's fine.
So honestly, this is quite good. Yes, we got that trade is actually really good, and you
The
didn't get zoned
tension
from
in the
any
lane is
XP.
gone. You can lane now.
Yup, you got zoned from all your XP.
Oh, never mind.
Jinx does get hit
Wait.
by Leona E, but I mean honestly, it's like not bad. All right, don't look top lane. It's gonna be rough. He's gonna W. Yeah, Jax. We do see that the enemy Jax is playing very well around level up timers. Yeah, we see
I
that
mean,
enemy Jax playing
both
really well
both
around
games
level up
he's played well
timers.
around level up timers.
Yes. Luckily, oh my God! Wait, what
Wait,
just
what?
happened? That was such a weird. We're gonna see Jinx cleanse instantly, and that gives over first blood again to Cal Poly. I mean, that's another feat of strength. I'm just saying, like, oh, so now, alright, so that's one feat of strength over to the side of Cal Poly, and honestly, really looked kind of, I don't want to say easy, because honestly, it just looked really jank what
Well,
happened
I
between
think
the
I think
Alistar and
I think Alistar pressed W too early. If you
Leona and Trash.
headbutt
On the other hand, we
before
see
the
that Smoltz is ganking mid and does successfully force out Gojo Flash. I'm surprised no Ignite came out there. That was a dead Yorick on my screen. But I guess he maybe was just not expecting the damage to come out.
I think the headbutt on that bot play came out like just like a millisecond too early because if you headbutt after Leona's moving, like it pushes her back, but if you headbutt
Yeah, it
before
does push
the
her
E
back.
lands,
I see. So it's just unfortunate timing, honestly,
yeah, just
from the
so
side
close
of.
to working.
Yup. Cause yeah, like honestly, if she doesn't get that, then Leona just doesn't get the stun on Jinx and can just walk away. On the other hand,
my
we see
God.
aggressive flash mid lane, but really nice reaction from CLT
I mean, he
to
has
stun
egg.
Leona instantly. He has egg, but I mean, I think
There's
it's
three of
correct for
them.
him to flash out. Yeah, even if you did pop your egg, you would have just gotten
I want
pretty
to
much murdered.
I want to see them flashing on Varus there, like when you see
Yeah,
Leona
like
mid.
we see Leona mid, you can just go immediately. You have all your sums. Like even if you force out Varus flash for Alistar flash, like that's a good trade.
Yeah,
Like you would take that trade any day of the week.
my God.
Yep, Yorick will instantly stack your Conquer now if he lands that E on you. So lets him really aggressively trade. I'm surprised he gave up so much here. This Jax should not be allowed to play, or it's not that he shouldn't be allowed, but it's really scary for him to really play that far up into a wave into Yorick. You still, even though the early game is bad, you do win that. You do win that with a wave. On the other hand, you have the E, W on top of you. This is going to be a really good trade. You can now just fight him. Watch
Yeah,
this Jax. He's stuck.
he's
He's
dead,
stuck on the
isn't
minions.
he?
He might just die. There's a flash, but the E hits
ghouls.
him. Nice. And he has no
Okay.
TP. He just lost a stacked wave. That's huge on the side for the side of DsYlExIc. It's going to be really rough. All right. On the other hand, yep. Let's screw around with this Udyr for a bit. Don't die though. Nice.
Oh my
Flash
God.
in tries to really aggressive tries to kill the Udyr. Honestly, I kind of like that. If you got just if the angle is just a little bit better, like that was a dead Udyr on my screen, or at least forces
Yeah.
flash. Honestly, maybe not dead, but we do trade Alistar flash for jungler flash, which usually usually is a good trade on the side of
Especially
what do you
when
call it?
especially when you have Hex Flash and they don't.
Mm-hmm. On the
So
other hand,
everyone's just resetting in bot lane.
I mean that's fair. The waves are gonna
That's
meet in the middle, and then they're gonna come back to both to just a wave that's kind of just sitting there. Honestly, on the other hand, Nico definitely has more like better range than I think Oriana. You can just lob out your Qs from like a kind of a far away. If they hit, great. If they don't, well, you just try again in a bit. We see Nico going for an aggressive ward in the enemy top jungle. So that means they will know once Ivern does path up there where he is. We see both junglers are moving up towards scrubs, and both supports are in the river just looking at each other. Perfect. Yeah, this is a support
Uh,
battle. You walk
so
up, you look for vision, you stay in the river, and we do see though that
yep.
DsYlExIc is opting to choose to give up the grubs. I kind of like it. Your top laner is just hit level 6, and you are a bit behind the what do you call it in the jungle side,
I mean,
due
I
to
don't think
Udyr
Ivern is
being.
known for his pre-6 fighting.
On the other hand, we do see Leona going
This
in,
is good.
but Smalls is here to counter the engage.
Headbutt
Leona just
still,
being pushed
yeah.
back. On the other hand,
Dude, look at these
uh,
bushes. What is going on?
yeah, oh my god, there's so many bushes, and nice, and there we go. Like, that's another kill. That's a kill onto the Jinx, which
This
is pretty
that's what they
core
need.
to... Yup. Press E, press ulti, press maiden, yup, and this guy, you've now suddenly Jax is like, I don't wanna fight you anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, this Jax has no E, he's just taking the full damage.
shoot
Unfortunately,
Udyr
Udyr
in the
is
air.
here, but
Yorick
we do
should be
have
alive. He has
Flash.
flash.
He's fine. This issue
They can't
is,
even kill
yeah,
Maiden. Wait.
which is really good actually, because if they could kill Maiden there, that's a big timer out, around 140 seconds, level rank 1, or sorry, even more than that, probably, sorry, around like 160 to 180 seconds rank 1 on
The
Yorick
cooldown doesn't
ultimate.
start until Maiden dies, right?
Mm-hmm. So if you can get Yorick ultimate out early, it makes him really depressed for the next 2 minutes. On the other hand, we see
Oh,
that, oh wow,
another.
we found a Leona again, and they're like in the enemy jungle. Like these are some great roams by Farash on the Alistar. He's just getting pick after pick basically. All right, nice, and we give it that kill over to CLT. So the game seems to have swung actually pretty heavily, and not pretty heavily, but definitely equalized in the favor of
The game,
um,
the game is good the later it goes for DD.
yup.
So,
And we see El Clasico York. I'm not sure if you see. I'm pretty sure our directed cams are synced up,
yep,
but
he's just standing there. Is Maiden gonna
Yep.
die?
I think if Jax did go on the maiden, she would have died. I would have liked to see, honestly, a dive come out there. The Jax is low enough. Oh, I see a Jinx rocket coming in. Oh, just barely misses on the mini-map, unfortunately. But, I would have liked to see a dive right there. The Jax was stuck in their tower, really low health, and really low mana. Or not low enough mana, but it was possible if you had four of your ghouls up. Alright. Take a look at scoreboard. How's everything going? Farm seems to be even on all sides of the game. Funny thing, the only issue being, I guess, jungle, but this is an Udyr versus Ivern, so to be expected, I guess. Ivern does do really well with not that much money in his pocket. On the other hand, we do see, York is up around 200 gold, so around 1 plate, while mid lane is also up, I think, 1 plate, but just through... Wait. How is CLT actually up gold? Oh, on the other hand,
He has a kill.
engage... Oh, he does have a kill, great. Oh, aggressive flash by Leona. Because we had a counter
good
gank coming in,
flash.
but huge flash. He got his reset. He's running at Mach 10 away.
This is
we
good
still,
for DD.
Look at Daisy. Daisy's just going off. Daisy's
Daisy
doing infinite
is.
damage. Oh,
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Wait.
This dude here, champion.
CLT's TP'd in.
CLT's TP'd in. On the other hand, we see York getting all in on the top side of the map. There's pretty much nothing he can do. Chases flash after flash. CLT's TP'd in. Can he do much more? No, he cannot. Really aggressive fight down there. That was a really good turn from, I guess, from both sides there.
That was a
One,
really close 3v3. I thought DD had
yeah,
it with the Jinx reset.
yep, but that she stepped up just a little bit too far and then just gets flashed on by an Udyr,
And
and
Udyr's so tanky. I mean,
yeah,
he
this
has mercs
even
and injuries, and he's still so tanky.
yeah, like he didn't have completely enters that fight, and he pretty much just almost single-handedly won that fight. On the other hand, it is AP Jax up there. Um, I respect it. It's actually not that bad. Nashor is actually a really good item on Jax. On the other hand, we see Jinx getting engaged on by Leona, and this is a Jinx without a
No
flash, by the way.
flash, she
There's
missed it.
not much that she can do.
Actually, she might just be
Like,
out.
oh wow, wait, how?
I don't know, she
Is
just walked
out,
out.
but on the other hand, yeah, that's the jungler dead,
Oh
and you
no.
get re-engaged on by Leona right afterwards. Ooh, that's rough. On the other hand, they're just fighting constantly across the map. Still see flashes away from the Nico ultimate, but can he get the kill? Nope, Nico just presses E and she is just out of there.
Neither of them have boots. I was looking, I was like, man, if CLT had
Yeah,
didn't have to like full purchase his Roa and he had boots, maybe, but then Nico
yeah.
also doesn't have boots, which is interesting.
Ooh,
Good
I
wall.
mean, can you survive with that wall and
I think
another
he's fine.
ultimate and dodges the E and he's out? Nice. On the other hand, don't look top lane. This is rough. York's gonna get
Oh, he's
zoned out
getting
from another
proxied
wave.
again.
He should W himself and just walk to the run to the wave. Yep,
I mean,
this is how
this
you do it.
is
It's fine. The issue is the only bad thing about top lane right now is that he did go armor boots when Jax is going
he has
AP.
way more magic damage than normal.
Yeah, in fact, in that matchup, I don't know. I find it's. I mean, usually, traditionally, you do like armor boots, but I do not. I don't really enjoy rushing boots. I don't know. Boots are such. They're so. They're just too expensive, and I'd much rather just have the dueling stats that extra like Phage would give me, like that extra health. On the other hand, we have everything else is kind of just died down, but we do see Cal Poly, what, up 3k gold. Ooh, you not. This is very scary. On the other hand, oh, CLT is getting engaged on. 1E, 1
He does have
Leonard.
eggs, so there's time.
He does have egg. He does have time. You can make a lot of time, but is this Udyr killable during that time?
I think the answer might be no.
Ooh,
Oh wait,
oh,
actually.
he's 1 health. Oh
Oh,
my
and
god,
the Nico ulti, the Pop
that's a
Blossom.
huge Nico engage. And wow. Can they get the Alistar, or does he just walk it off? Nice, Alistar just walks it off. I mean, these fights are... That Udyr survived with 10 HP. Like, oh my god, if there was just one more auto attack somewhere, or anyone, that Jinx rocket would have actually just killed him. And it would have just been depressing for him to play. But just Jinx couldn't get a reset in that fight, and then Nico came in with a 3-man Pop Blossom, and the fight just ended.
I mean, yeah, it was crazy.
Yep. Alright, so that has been now the feats of strength completed by Cal Poly, and everyone now has upgraded brutes. What a banger game. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say what the statistics say on feats of strength, but I remember we were talking about it yesterday, and it's like, what, 70% win rate after you get feats of strength? Or
Wait, did
once
we
you upgrade
find the
your
number? I
boots?
thought we couldn't find the number.
Oh no, we couldn't find them. We kind of estimated right around the boots upgrade.
Oh
Oh, there's
yeah.
a
Oh yeah, yeah,
TP
yeah, yeah.
coming in. TP coming in from Nico, kind of just defending against top lane. Smalls does get kind of tagged by the
Oh, good
Leona.
flash.
Trade flashes before the Leona gets her Q off, so honestly, that's really good reaction speed right there. On the other hand, we do see CLT just whacking at the spot tower. If you can get this tower, that is a bounty. Oh, nice Hex Flash on the
Nice.
wall. We force Varus Flash. Varus can maybe die here, but most likely, yeah, he just presses barrier, ulti, and even though this Alistar is really
Oh,
tanky,
maybe? Oh,
uh, Nico was blocking this.
so close.
Yep. On the other hand, we're about to get your things. Don't let him hit your maiden. For him. But yeah.
Wait, actually,
this is
he's just dead.
Yeah, no, this is just Jax thinking that he can tank all of York's damage without having any health from his items. I think if he was normal Jax, he would have been able to get the tower and maybe get out of his life, but hey, when York has Maiden and he has ghouls up, he does a lot of damage if you get hit by the E. Like, you cannot face tank him. Alright.
Big. So, wait, is that first tower? That was first tower. Okay, that's sick.
Yeah. So we have first tower. That is also objective bounty is going off on the side of, what do you call it? On the side of DD's side.
Oh,
So
they're losing them. So Riot thinks it's close.
I mean, we can see that.
Oh no.
I mean, the gold swing was before around more or less like 4K gold, or like maybe like 4 or 5K gold. Now it has gone back down to, well,
4 so
4K
tanky.
gold. This champion, he bought 2 giant cells. Worry, you don't expect him to be Omega tanky with 2 giant cells.
That's not resists. Oh, the pop blossom.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice,
sick headbutt.
nice Alistar W. Yes, huge Alistar W to kind of stop the pop blossom. On the other hand, huge
Cleanse.
flash. CLT have egg. CLT does. Does not have egg up. It just gets sniped by the Varus on the other side. And honestly, like, I mean, I'm just surprised these fights are so rough on the side of DD. It does feel like, even though they're, I guess, like down, I guess they're only down like 6 kills at that point in time. It does feel like they can fight, really.
The fights have to go longer though. Like your only real damage is Jinx, or is Jinx and Anivia? Sorry. This E is in a spot.
He might be able to count out.
This is a huge shutdown.
The is stuck in the York cage, and nice, huge shutdown going over to the side of DD. We are just.
And if your Yorick gets fed, you have huge side pressure. He's getting fed.
And he just kills.
He's getting fed.
Like, Jax is just dead again to the York. So now the York split will be a major threat. He's probably gonna come back to lane with maybe at least an item and a half to 2 items. I mean, that was a huge injection in gold.
I mean, I've seen Jax only pick up a Sheen in the past like 5 minutes.
On the other hand, yeah, this York has suddenly just
he's got money.
He's got Triforce 121 CS. This will be he will draw a lot of pressure. And again, as we said before, the longer the game goes, like the longer the game goes, the better it will be. Like
the better the DD comp gets.
Yes. Like the scaling, although it may not be like massively better than Cal Poly's scaling. For example, like I know Varus does scale pretty decently, and Jax scales like a monster.
I don't think Varus scales that good in this game.
Probably not.
Like it's again the who is he autoing in an even game thing.
Yeah, and honestly, it's hard for him to
it's
walk
even
up,
worse
right?
this game. Like there's not even an Ornn for him to auto.
Yeah, you're really just running into again Anivia, and maybe you can auto an Alistar, but Alistar just gets some reason
he's fed. He gets away.
Reduction.
He can get away with it for now. But once he's not fed, once the game is more even, he's like he's in an awkward spot.
Yes, definitely, for sure. Alright. On the other hand, we do see Drake looking to go over to the side of DD. On the other hand, Jax looks to be caught out. That was a nice way on the Alistar E. Jax is managing to make it back to his team. I'm really concerned about going a little bit too far. And Jax does make out of his life.
Mid tower is going to go down here.
Yes, mid tower is going to go down. They were forced to walk back to the jungle. Everyone with 6 scrubs, that tower just disappears. Oh, look at the Jax E damage. That's AP Jax, baby. That is AP Jax. Ooh, York might have cut out the Udyr, but
I mean, we have an Alistar.
Yeah, this Udyr is very tanky. Wait, this Udyr is tanky.
Oh my god, the Pop Blossom.
No, the Pop Blossom and the Varus are, and the Jinx is being stuck on the side, being zoned off by Leona. And wow, they traded places, but in the end, it does go over to the fight does go over the way of Cal Poly, and CLT's trying to see if he can make anything happen, but on the other hand, they are just backing. All right, what has happened? Which Otacon has spawned?
It's
I saw a
it's
problem
the other
pop
one. It's
off.
the GA one this time, I think.
Oh, so the
Wait, is it? I
GA's.
don't know. I
Let's
can't
check.
tell. It's
Objective
yeah, it's the GA one.
timers.
It's voracious.
Oh yeah, Voracious Otacon has spawned in the bot lane, so whoever does get this will get that jail out of free respawn in base when they die. On the other hand, we see both top laners
And we're
going to the
fighting
top
over
side of
it.
the map, and it's going to be a 4v4 in the bot side if they do decide to fight.
Oh, let me check the roses actually. DD has 23. Again, DD's slightly up in roses. They're up 5 roses, 23 to 18.
Okay, okay.
Oh my
I
god,
mean
I
that's
love
good.
these bushes.
Yeah, these bushes make it like it makes it really scary. We see Leona even
Oh my
putting a
god.
control ward in one of those bushes, really aggressively. Ulti from Leona does manage to get a Ivern flash. This is
Oh, the
super
flank
aggressive. We
is
see Leona just
terrifying.
diving. On the other hand, yeah, the flank is terrifying from Jax, and unfortunately, Jinx does go down, just ulted by Jax. Oh my god. And it does appear that we are going to see Voracious Otacon. Not Voracious. Is it Victorious?
Voracious.
Voracious. It is Voracious. Otacon being taken on the side of Cal Poly, and makes you think with GA, like how much can they push here with a free Guardian Angel?
And it's it's just if they have like one more Jinx item. If Jinx gets her IE, she does a lot more damage.
Mm-hmm.
If Jinx gets her IE, if Anivia finishes her Seraphs, that's Seraphs,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, I guess Seraphs isn't that much more damage, but it's a lot more resists.
Yeah, makes you tanky enough that you can keep what do you call it?
If Yorick
Keep.
gets the time he needs inside to start clicking on towers.
Yep. A big portion of this game, I think, will come down to can we make that time for these items to come in, and how much do we lose before basically all these items come in? Because honestly, right now, if they are able to get like maybe pick up some of the outer turrets, mid lane,
Jax is in
bot
a
lane,
spot. Oh,
yeah. Unfortunately, it is Jax with a GA, so even if he does die, no gold will go over to the side of Yorick, or Nora
it's
will.
100 gold, I think. I think he gets
Or
100.
it's 100 gold? Okay, gotcha. I just know that. Oh no, it's the big thing was the bounties. Oh,
Oh.
well, unfortunately forces CLT flash um, with the Varus ultimate, and we see that Cal Poly is
Oh,
not
he's gonna
afraid
get
to just
dove.
yeah, look to dive this
He
Orianna. I
has
mean,
egg
this
again, so
this
it's
like he
gonna take
has
them a
egg,
little bit.
but it takes them a little bit.
Oh,
We
it
are
doesn't take them
destroying
that long.
everything. Oh, we do kill Leona, but as we
It's
see,
not a
she's
kill.
withdrawing back to base. It's just not a kill. And oh, we're gonna dive. Ivan walks up just slightly too far, and he manages to just get Nico rooted. Good root for Nico. But now we see that Cal Poly is
Oh,
just
maybe?
looking volley. Wow!
Oh.
The Ignite tick and the W from the Jax was just barely enough to kill Yorick, and I mean, again, like this Guardian Angel effect from what is it, the Voracious Otacon is just letting pretty much Cal Poly just play as aggressive as they
Dying
want.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
For the
kind of
next 2
crazy.
minutes, dying doesn't matter. And they can I don't know how much longer they have it for. It's basically fallen off. It's gone. Like now. Yeah, there it goes.
Nice. Okay.
So they can't just force down this mid tower as much as they might want to.
That's good.
We also see
That's
almost all of them have purchased their tier 3 boots. Gojo the only one that
yep.
does not.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's fair. These boots are very good. Despite
Yes.
a hotfix nerf.
And this Leona is just tanky enough to pretty much tank 3 people and just walk it off. We see Jax just taking the tower really
Does
in front
not
of 3
have
people's
his GA.
faces.
Well, he used it
Yep.
for one, but
Right? I mean, that is a kill, which is
that's
which is definitely stabilizing
yeah.
because it means that less pressure, especially on the map for
I mean, we'll go back to it again. It's
Anivia.
time.
Yep, more time. We just need time for
It's
this
time and
Jinx to
money.
get her 3rd item. Like how close? How? I mean, how much does Last Whisper matter? I guess into the face of.
mean, the only
in this
person with
game.
armor is the Leona.
Yeah,
But I mean, it helps.
yeah,
it's your highest
definitely.
damage item, whether they have armor or not.
Hmm.
So you probably just go it anyway, unless you really want lifesteal. But I don't
Hmm.
think you do.
Oh, we might see a pick out here, but Leona just is able to just tank that damage, just kind of just walk straight away. Um, Good thing is she is very chunked out before this Baron, but
They're
Cal
just
Poly
starting
are
it.
not afraid. They are just starting it right ahead. They say that, what do you call it? They just basically say like, hey, we're gonna have to make you come to us
And
if you
who can
want
steal it,
to.
honestly? Oh, dude. Okay.
Nope. They're just instantly turning into Alistar. He walks up just a
Oh,
little bit too far and tries to flash
uh,
away, but he
this
just gets chased
is
down. On the other hand, Smalls
it's
was
just hiding in a bush in the pit.
pushed, and while Baron, unfortunately, Baron does not care if
Okay.
you are in that bush. It will keep murdering you. Maybe we can kill this Leona. What a flash by the Leona, and what a
Okay.
dodge by the Jinx. So, and on the other hand, all of
That's
Cal Poly has turned back onto the Baron.
well, they got to make their way towards Baron.
Yep, and we see Jax just buying time in the top lane. He's gonna go down, but
Maybe a Jinx rocket steal.
oh,
Okay. Well played by
Gojo
Gojo.
playing really
Doesn't
well.
doesn't let the
Yeah.
Baron hit take damage.
Mm-hmm. And now that is Baron only 2 3 members. Silver lining is that it is only to 3 members on Cal Poly, and the good thing is that those 3 members are usually going to be grouped up. None of them really enjoy splitting that much, so you will probably only have one or two, like one lane of supers coming down your base.
One wave of Baron minions. Yeah.
Yeah, one wave of Baron minions, not supers.
And
Sorry.
especially yeah, whoever's matching this Yorick isn't gonna have supers or
Yep,
Barons, so
Baron
Yorick still
minions.
gets to
So
push.
correct,
And
which
this
is
comp
good.
is pretty. It needs its Yorick. It
Yes,
it
at
needs
this point in
pressure
the
from the
game,
Yorick in the side.
yes, especially since
And
um
he's strong. He's not like incapable of providing that. Like this isn't an
definitely,
impossible ask.
yep, he is definitely able to provide the
It's
split push
it's
power that
more
is required.
it's more does does Cal Poly have to care? Can they just
Yes,
run it down mid?
it looks like right now, I mean, especially with Baron, right? They are just trying to force down mid tower. This one cannon doing
Oh,
wonders to.
big
Ooh,
damage.
huge flash. W's the Udyr back into team. Udyr very tanky though. Doesn't seem to be
Oh,
taking pretty much any damage in the fight. And what do you call it? We just see that
really?
Cal Poly does just get mid tower. We see that York does get the kill
Oh,
pop,
Pop Blossom.
but huge pop blossom. And on maybe Gojo does go down. Gojo does go down into
CLT's
that.
still alive, so he can wave clear.
CLT is still alive, and York is coming back to
It
base.
might be
Um,
impossible though.
it will be a 3v3, but they do have Baron. Can you stop this Varus from just taking your Nexus? Maybe for now we see they're slowly being pushed back. On the other hand, we see York fighting both the Leona on the other side. On the
Oh,
other hand, Varus does Varus we try to
it's so
stall,
close.
and it's so close. Everyone's so low health.
Smalls is back.
Smalls is back.
All of it, they're just clicking
Uh,
Nexus.
they're just clicking Nexus.
That's gonna
Does
be
Varus just
maybe
Oh, Varus is
actually.
down. But
Oh
can you
no,
really stop?
it's
You don't.
over.
Yeah, no, you have no damage. You don't have the damage at the end just to stop the Udyr.
Very well
Oh,
played series by Cal Poly.
yes. It did feel like once Cal Poly did get this lead, they pretty much were just full gas on the pedal. Just did not stop trying to continue with it. Oh, that's a really cool. That was a really cool game. Honestly, I thought the game was at the start was gonna go the side of
It
DD, especially with those early kills.
it they had a strong start, and we mentioned they were the stronger scaling team. And yes, as it's been pointed out in chat, that is playoffs for Cal Poly. So we have
Mm-hmm.
our four Group C teams that are making playoffs. It is
Ooh.
Cal Poly Division 2, Team Ghost, Instinct CK, and the Tom Kench Benchers. Um, I think so. There are still playoff seeds up for grabs in the other two groups. It's
Mm-hmm.
between, I think, I don't know. I'm not gonna say because I don't know who's playing what or what the math is. I can tell there's spots up for grabs, but
Yep.
close series here. You have any closing remarks?
I think that Cal Poly
Oh,
definitely did play really well to deserve this playoff seat. I mean, we did see them kind of just uh the kind of just once they got a lead, especially throughout mid game, they kind of just choked uh DD kind of out of the resources on the map. I really enjoyed how their jungler and support played. I feel like they played really well, making plays across the map to kind of make sure that they kind of got that lead and kept it. Other than that, I mean, really well done and congratulations on playoffs.
hmm.
So yeah,
And
how anything
so
else?
keep your eyes out. I don't know what the next match is. I think it's coin flip tonight. I think it is Freeback's coin flip tonight at
Let's check.
9:30 Eastern. That is what I see as the next
Mm-hmm.
match.
I do see that
And
also.
that is a win and in for Freebracks. Coin flip is already locked into the first seed of Group A, but that is a win and in for Freebracks.
Yep, looks like it's 9:30 p.m. EST. So hope that's is that so that will be another banger games.
All right. Have a have a good rest of your day, everyone.
Yep. Goodbye.